All right, everybody, here we are on a night ride in Toronto. It is about 10 o'clock at night. We're heading the famous Bloor Street east. Bloor Street all the way downtown. I'm going to check out the area, Yorkville area, for action, see what's going on. It's like a night ride in Toronto in this section. Today is a garbage pickup, apparently. There's garbage, all sorts of garbage everywhere. If you're joining the channel for the first time, I do biking and walking videos across Toronto at the moment. And we're trying this night ride. I do like riding at night. I was in New York City, living there, and I was pretty much doing only night rides. It was January, about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was riding on one of the piers, and the park police were chasing me. They couldn't believe I was riding in the park in the middle of the night on a cold January. And when I saw them coming, I didn't know they were police. I thought they were, I thought, who's driving on a bike lane? So I kind of jumped over a couple of stairs, and then the guy came out shouting for me to stop, and I saw the badge and everything, the door, so I stopped and I totally complied, and everything was cool. But I remember the guy keep asking me, whoa, I gotta watch the one way. These guys are like New York. Beautiful. The guy kept asking me, well, what are you doing outside in such a cold weather riding? It was funny. I'm gonna make this. Try making it right through the red. Beautiful. But they were super suspicious because they called backup. The park rangers in New York City are called backup. And you always have to defuse the situation with cops. You never try to outrun or anything. I didn't know there were cops in the first place. I hope this footage is... I'm going a little bit faster during daylight because I can't look at anything. It's dark. I think somebody's getting killed over there. But I hope the footage is smooth. This camera doesn't do a great job smoothing the footage at night, but you know what? It's an action. We're having action. It's an action film. Ossington. Yeah, I like, well, in the winter time you have to ride at night because pretty much it's night all the time in northern part of the world, I guess. Here it's always dark in the winter, so you have to learn to ride and walk in the dark. This guy's on a patio. This guy's on a patio. I did a couple of rides yesterday on Danforth. I think this guy's drunk. He's walking, either he's drunk or he made a mess in his pants. Either way. But we're looking. Oh, here's a garbage truck. That's cool. We got some action. We got some action with a garbage truck. There we go. Got that electric guy getting out of the way. Oh man, this guy's worked really hard. It's a tough job. Cleaning the whole city, huh? Good man, thank you. Great job. I don't want to go near the wheels of a garbage truck. It's always best to stay away from garbage trucks because the drivers in garbage trucks, I don't know, and they also have drivers that drive on the left side, right side, so, and they're tired, they're busy picking up the garbage, so you don't want to go anywhere near the rear wheels of a garbage truck because you're not going to win with that. I saw many accidents in New York City with trucks like that in the city. All right, we're gonna do tips on safety and tips on rock and roll. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is it coffee?
This guy's looking away and he's thinking whether he should jump in front of me or not. I'll be like, hey man, better not jump in front of my car, man. All right. Our destination is Yorkville. Yorkville is a fancy part of town where all the clubs and bars and, well, patios and, you know, the fancy people hang out. It's at the area of Yonge and Bloor in Toronto. The two major streets in Toronto. You got Yonge Street going up and down, south, north, and you got the Bloor Street, which is this one. It goes east-west. When they meet, that's kind of the center of the city, I'd say. Center of commercial center, maybe.
Like old projects.
You got, you know, the Fifth Avenue type stores, and and Yonge Street was a big playground. I would compare the old Yonge Street to the old Times Square. That's how it was. The whole strip was, you know, cheesy stuff and posters and records and CDs and porn shops and strip joints. Kind of like that. It was like a mini Times Square at a time. And now it's being developed, made into a lot of condos and kind of cleaned up, whatever that means. And then they have a section which is Dundas Square, which I have a video about that also. That's kind of like a new Times Square. Lots of advertising and very corporate, very corporate. Everything is corporately, kind of like Times Square, everything is corporately allowed to be there. Whereas before it was just like, you know, everybody's on his own, rock and roll kind of thing. All right, check this guy, we got our lights on, good. We're approaching Bathurst. Bathurst is a pretty interesting street. It goes all the way to the lake. And where we're approaching used to be a really cool, I guess, discount store. It's called Honest Ed. Owned by this guy called Mervish. It's an old guy. He's a pretty nice guy. He had all these commercials that he made fun of himself, and very popular discount place. Used to give away turkeys at Christmas. And I met the guy and I photographed him. Probably in late 90s, I'd say, something like that. Something like that. And he was a very nice guy, super nice guy. Some people you meet in real life, they're not the same as they're when you appear on TV and their commercial persona, you know. But this guy was pretty nice in real life, super nice. And now they tore down his department store and they're building rental and condos and, you know, towers, glass houses. Although they don't have big glass windows, they look pretty interesting. Reminds me of Vegas. His towers are beginning to remind me of Vegas, New York Hotel. If anybody been to Vegas and checked out New York Hotel, what it is basically a copy of New York skyline in Vegas. And it's, I mean, the whole Vegas is cheesy, so, but it's got a bunch of different buildings. They've done a good job actually designing that place. But this hotel, this development at Bathurst and Bloor kind of reminds me of that. It's kind of a bunch of buildings that are all smashed together and mismatched, different colors. So we're on the street here. There's some music going on, street music. The guy's tuning. Ding dong, ding dong, dong, ding, ding dong. That's how you tune your guitar. I'm not very good with sounds and music, but I'm not really. Go ahead. I got you. Hey, you got to put something on. You're gonna catch cold. She's standing naked. All right. All right. Are we going right? Boom, 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 boom. She's standing completely naked on the side of the street. And I told her, better put something on. Guys, I'm coming through. Thank you. All right, let's just go. They're on a casual tourist date. I don't want to disturb behind them talk. They're like, this guy's talking to himself the whole time he's riding. What the hell is wrong with him? Usually I put our headphone on so I can have an excuse that, hey, I'm talking to my girlfriend, you know, but this time I don't even have headphones on. They're like, this guy's definitely crazy. Anyway, yeah, that was I don't know if you saw that or not. We got a naked chick on the footage. It's okay. I'm cool with it. Anybody do whatever you want. I don't care what people do. As long as you don't bother anybody, hey, go crazy. Go crazy, people. Literally go crazy. We are at, let me check the street sign. Spadina. Hello, Spadina. Sounds very Russian, this street. Should be a Russian town here. Spadina Street. But I don't think there's any Russians or Ukrainians around this area. Ukrainian area is back at Hyde Park where we came from. It's all Ukrainian, Polish, and some German. You know. But here, Spadina. Boom, boom. Well, Chinatown's down the street. If you go far enough, you'll be in the famous Canadian Chinatown. The world famous Chinatown that you have to visit because it's incredible. And it's like all other Chinatowns in North America, it's kind of fading away. Because the Chinese are like, we're out of here. Chinese are moving to a nicer part of town. Uptown, Flushing. Here we call it not Flushing, but Markham. Markham. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear. The other day, yesterday, I was giving bicycling tips saying make sure you're in the right gear when you stop. Now when you accelerate faster, but I keep forgetting to do it. Oh my God, I guess when you get older. Hope this footage is not bouncy, but you know what? You're gonna get some bounce because we're doing action. It's action camera. Where are we? St. George. Let me look at the map. What are we still there? I think we passed Yorkville. It's so quiet here. Dark too. See, this is the thing about Canada and Toronto. Forget Canada, Toronto. Like you got 10 o'clock on a what, Thursday night? A beautiful summer conditions. And look at the streets. And we're downtown. There's nobody here. Nobody here. Has nothing to do with the lockdown or anything. There's never anybody here. Like, if you're in New York, if you head to Washington Square Park, I bet you there's two parties going on right now. A silent disco and a noisy disco. Or something. A bunch of people playing music, and here is just dead. We're gonna go to Yorkville, see, hopefully we see some people there. And it's a bouncy section of the road, so I'm trying to keep it steady. Oh my God. Whew. It's got holes everywhere. Okay, this section's gotta be bouncy, no matter what camera you got on here. There's a spaceship station there. That's where all the spaceships come to land and take off in the city. Okay, we're at what are we? Dundas. Dundas? No, Queens Park. Queens got a park? Oh wow. Queens got everything. All right. Wow, somebody knocked the... That's not a very good... Hold on. Oh my God. Let me see if I can move this sucker out of the way. Somebody knocked that damn mailbox on the bike path with the sharp edges. You're gonna be... You hit that with your leg, you're gonna be carved like a roast beef. Holy moly, you gotta watch this shit. All right, the guy's singing on the corner, so at least we got one singing guy. We're approaching this turn on to, who's turn on? We're turning on to Yorkville, somewhere here. I gotta look for the street. Oh, bright lights here. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a window shopping with the bike on the sidewalk. Dior. If you're into Dior stuff, that's what you gotta wear. A yellow snake. If you're a girl, you gotta wear your kitchen aluminum foil with a fluffy skirt. That's this year's fashion. I know, this is Dolce Gabbana. Let's check out Dolce, guys. All right. Let's see. If you're a girl, you gotta have a mustache, or at least you have to appear to have a mustache with the light. And if you're a guy, you know, a blue jacket and you know, and fancy color shoes. Well, Dolce is not bad. He's happening. And here's the Rolex. We got the Rolex place. They don't leave anything. The whole store. Look at this. Let's check out the store. I'm gonna set off the alarm. The whole store is empty. I know they took everything out and put it in a. Oh, watch! Set off the alarm. I did set off the alarm in New York once, and it's that building. They keep all the gold or whatever. That's a story for another time. Oh, it's like the cops showed up. They were really pissed off. The Reserve Building, whatever, downtown. I keep forgetting the name of it. What else we got here? It's so dark. You see how dark the street is? This is like, I don't know what that brand is. Okay, here's Yorkville. Let's make a, look how dark the streets are. Oh, wow. Oh man, is it ever dark here? Okay. I don't think they have any street lights. You see, you just need a few more lights here to get this place. Nobody wants to come out in the dark. This guy sees us or what? Here. All right, here we go. Ultra and Fuel on my left. Fancy store in Canada. It's like, I don't know what's the equivalent of that. And Harry Rosen's on my right. Men's clothing store. And this is Yorkville, the patio capital of Canada. At 10 o'clock on Thursday night. Here we go. Ready to join the party? It's gonna be happening. It's gonna be, people gonna be dancing on those tables and everything. Here we go. They closed this road for patio action. Very few people. It's not bad. It's busier than average. Definitely need more lights. You see, there's hardly any lights here. Thank you. People are stopping to get ice cream.
Hey, wait, you have
My friend's supposed to be out here on a patio somewhere. I wonder if I can find her. Oh, that guy's playing some music. Let's see what he plays. What's playing. It's a rock and roll evening, everybody. All right. This is ridiculous. All right, let's keep going. Apparently, I love street music and street musicians. I really like them. But these guys are here for practice, you know. Everybody's here on their motorcycles. Yorkville is where you come to drive around with your fancy car. You know, you gotta have like this guy has this Mustang, old Mustang, which is cool. Let's chase this motorcycle. This guy's, wow, can you hear it? It's pretty loud, isn't it? We're gonna go a little bit further. And there's a pathway here. It's way too busy for. Let's go across the street and go back on. This is Cumberland, I think. Let's go to Yorkville. Ooh, almost rear-ended the Range Rover. Gee. Parking rates are here. Let's see how much the parking rates are. I thought it was going to the parking. $3.75 every half hour. $3.75 every half hour. Here's another. So I'm gonna turn and try to escape. Whoa! Up the curb into this section. You know, a bunch of stairs here. Just easily down the stairs. Watch the phone not fall off. So a little walkway between the two streets. There's another alleyway in the back too there, but there were too many people in it. There's a patio and stuff. I don't want to ride through heavily. Wow. Here it goes. Here we go racing. This guy's gelato place closed. There's the parking lot. This guy's $2.75 each hour. Here we go. Let's check out this side. Oh, look at these patios. They're pretty. There's only one person on this patio. There's only one person. The other parking lot, you can come out this way. This guy's, what does he sell here? Let's see what this guy sells here. It's much easier to check out the windows at night, huh? Because there's no light reflections. Just knickknacks, right? Just when you have way too much stuff, you're like, I don't know what to get. It's good. When you get a mirror from 1850s. It's a little bit blurry, but I don't care. Okay. There we go. Subway stop on my right. Lamborghini to my left. A black one. Black on black. And there's Yorkville rack. We're gonna come across the street and come back and end the ride on this rack. Chill on the rack a little bit. It's my favorite part of Yorkville, this rock and roll rock. I used to do a lot of work for these hair salons up here. It's like a center of hair stylist in Toronto. If you want a good haircut, fancy one, pay a lot of cash, this is your place. Well, it used to be. I don't know, maybe the hairdressers are. And this is Zafafras, something like that. The rent for that place is $50,000 a month. $50,000. And then ever we have festivals, music and film festivals, all the stars, part of the contract is to eat in there to cause, you know, excitement for people. Anyway, so we're gonna head to the Yorkville Rock. This is a test flight of the night vision, right? See how blurred it is, if it's possible to salvage it. If it is, we'll post it. If not, I had a great ride. Hope you enjoyed my little adventure. And I see you on the next film.